As we get closer to our journey to Snezhnaya, let's talk about one of the most significant individuals we may possibly meet in the future, Pierro, the director of the Fatui. So, what exactly do we know about him, and what can we theorize about the Fatui's plans? Pierro is a survivor of Conria. Like Capitano, he was cursed with immortality, and now harbors immense hatred for the heavenly principles. The Tsaritsa sympathized with his plight, and he joined her cause, becoming the first of the Fatui. After which, he went off to recruit many of the other harbingers, including Dottore, Pantalone, and Signora. The Virtue of Folly, a line used by Pierro that you may have heard or read. In Arlecchino's character story, Pierro tells her that he only seeks to hold up the virtue of folly. So what exactly does this mean? Genshin borrows a lot of concepts from Christianity, more specifically Gnosticism. The Christian definition of folly is to stop the pursuit of God's truth, or wisdom, out of contempt and seek one's own path. Applying this back to Genshin, folly would imply the denouncement of the heavenly principles, and strive for humanity to forge its own path. To the average Teyvat normie, this would be complete blasphemy. So where is the virtue in all of this? The virtue of folly may mean that even in an ideal and goal that may be foolish or blasphemous, there is good to come out of it as it comes from a place of reason. Within something as foolish, there is still virtue. And that is Pierro's belief. The Mocking Mask in the Pale Flame artifact set describes his manifesto in the form of an address to his fellow Fatui. He states that since the blood of his fellow Conrians cannot be cleansed from the hands of the heavenly principles, he now dons the title of Jester, as he laughs in the face of fate. After witnessing the absurd callousness of the heavens, he and the Fatui wear masks to mock the world as they now turn to heresy and seek to rewrite the rules of destiny. Thus, the masks of the Fatui are supposed to represent the madness of what they seek to achieve as they walk on the path of folly to achieve their goals. So what does this mean for the Fatui's plans? Arlecchino's character story tells us that after everything plays out, Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, will come to love her people once more, and all human wishes will be granted. The phrase Old World also comes up a lot. At Signora's funeral, Pierro promises her that her resting place will be the entirety of the Old World, while she is now encased in layers of ice, following a scene in which everything is being covered in ice. This might be foreshadowing for a plan that entails covering Teyvat in ice. So, what project might this be? Project Stuzha. Stuzha in Russian directly translates to bitter cold, so in their path to seize authority from the gods, plunging Teyvat into winter might be their first step. The Cryo Gemstone also might tell us a few things. Sorry to also have you shoulder the grievances of this world. Since you could endure my bitter cold, you must have the desire to burn. Then burn away the old world for me. The cold in this statement could potentially be referring to the freezing over of Teyvat, as is very much possible with Project Stuzha. And as far as the burning goes, is this what she's talking about? The old world could have both a literal and symbolic meaning. It might be to represent the current Teyvat, living at the mercy of the heavenly principles, the world of the old order. Irminsul contains all of the history of Teyvat, so destroying it would effectively erase any memory of Teyvat. If the Tsaritsa plans to burn away the old world in this fashion, this might suggest the Tsaritsa's final plan to create the new world. What's clear by this point is the level of hatred Pierro and many of the other harbingers hold towards the heavenly principles. But on the other hand, the issue really may not be as simple as that. Mavuika herself tells us that the shades in the heavenly principles show no mercy to those who dabble with abyssal power. But at the same time, it's with their protection that humans on Teyvat are able to prosper. The true story isn't black and white, and it's probably not simple enough to assume that the heavenly principles are the complete bad guys. So let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments, consider subscribing if you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.